Hello, everyone. This is Taryn.
This is Isaac, and we
We
are
are
True
True
Masters
Masters
and
and
Morons.
Playing Ancient Gods Part 2. We have just stepped into Immora. Last time we got there. Now we're gonna see how far into hell we get. Oh, there he is.
Ooh. He's all, wow, why is his suit bigger than ours? That's not cool.
Because it's like Tony Stark versus, what's his name in the first Iron Man movie, you know? He thought he made a bigger, better one.
That makes sense.
You
I
just
will
say
not attend you.
you can just say attend me. We all know what you mean.
Attend me.
Also, who are all these like human-looking? Oh, I know what they are. That's a lot of
Turned.
the berserker bastards that I hate fighting.
Yeah.
Whew, man.
No, that's a new enemy type, dude. Oh, wow. All right, well, goodbye, Taryn.
All right, well, this is what it should look like when you step into hell. To be fair,
Yeah.
like, oh, you're gonna fight me in my city. All right, let's go. This is why I look completely unconcerned. Not because I'm awesome, but because I have a freaking army.
Ooh, do you get friends?
Yeah, I notified everybody back on that world. Remember?
I have a blue hammer because I gave you a red hammer.
Well, because all their stuff is powered by slightly different energy. Like, it was just like, solidarity, we're here, we're ready. The Knights of whatever.
The Night Sentinels.
Night Sentinels, thank you.
Oh, there was a Gundam Doom in the background, but you don't get to pilot it.
Yeah, like I said, there's a amazing promo art of probably this scene that I was like, yes! Had me all hyped to play this all by itself, so.
Yeah, I do think I've seen it.
Come, brothers!
Yeah.
Let hell tremble before our might!
Night Sentinels, go! Good, you can take at least 12 of these. I love all these hyper advanced things and magic swords and whatnot, and I'm just here, shotgun.
Right.
The Dark Lord is defeated in ritual combat. Any demon outside his realm will be destroyed.
I mean, that makes it sound like that was like a choice he made or something. You can move now.
Yeah, but look!
I see it.
I want to see him die.
Except that he can't. We know that, like, unless you like break it off in him, he
don't think
back.
that thing has more?
He's getting back up, isn't he?
Yes. I just want to see the mechs being awesome, Isaac, that's all.
Oh, you don't get to.
No.
Oh!
See, this is why I was watching, is because stuff was happening. It's gorgeous and wonderful, and I love it. Go forth, my minions!
And
Doom
yes,
Guy
you're all
my
watch
minions.
this. Doom Guy would be busy Doom Guying it up.
Well, Doom Guy is also like 1,500 times better at this game than I am, so Doom Guy can deal.
So, in the last episode, we discussed onions for an exorbitantly long amount of time.
I think pretty much the entire episode.
Basically the whole episode.
Oh, hold up. The False Salvation, Arc Data Entry 276. The Dark Lord guided the hand of the Khan Maker as she directed the creation of the Divinity Machine. The Father had... Oh, that's why we're awesome. The Father had saved an element of the Dark Lord before he betrayed him and went into hiding, for he was reluctant to destroy all parts of his creator.
See, so
Whoa.
yeah, it's trying to say that since the Father is a maker,
And they never said the Father was a maker, just that he made the makers, but that does make it sound like he came first.
Which, no.
This piece of the Dark Lord remained sealed within the coffins of Urdak. Knowing this, the Dark Lord guided the Khan Maker to it, and she took its discovery as a sign from a higher power. She descended from the mountains of Enkerman with the shard needed to power the divinity machine they created to save all worlds. That is so confusing.
So again, they're trying to say that the actual, like, father, the real creator of everything, was actually the Dark Lord.
Now, just to make sure my mind is remembering correctly, Urdak, is that
Urdak is hell.
Makerland? That is hell.
No, you're right. Urdak is Makerland. Yeah.
Urdak is. I was saying, because if Urdak is hell, then they're talking about your coffin. I feel like.
No. Urdak is Makerland. And yeah, the father saved a piece of his maker.
You rat bastard.
And I'm just.
It's like, wait, what?
That changes so much that I'm just like,
It's like, why are we pulling reversals like this late in the game, though? Like, what is
like
the...
it's so unnecessary.
Yeah, it's like, what is the narrative point of changing things that much this late? I get the idea behind it, like, oh, but look, it's not what you thought it was. I'm like, yeah, but it's not a little thing. It's a changes everything to an exhausting level of
like
why.
There is a difference between doing something and subverting expectations and just straight up making shit up because you want to have tricked people. Like,
I would normally note that this entire thing is made up, but I know you're talking about like just making things up that completely alter the state of the lore you've created up to this point.
I'm just talking about like in the creation of stories, when you're writing a book, when you're making a video game, when you're writing a TV show, a movie, whatever. Subversion of expectations is a very good thing. It keeps people on their toes. It's meant to. Don't forget to use your hammer, dude.
Yeah, I was having issues being bounced around by everything. Oh.
And so like it's a very useful tool, but again, there's a difference between subversion of expectations and just straight up lying. One way or another, because either we've been fed false information the whole rest of this time to a dramatic degree, or we're being fed false information now. Also to a dramatic degree, so it's just like I don't know.
Like, what's true? Is anything true? Is nothing true? What are the lies?
Am I real?
Yeah, it's like, am I a robot? Is this a dream? There you go. This is that stupid thing of, what if reality is a dream? You can't prove it's not a dream.
Yeah.
You know, sorry, not a dream. Like, what if all life is a simulation? I'm like, it's not. But how would you know? You can't. It's not.
Yeah. We do not live in the Matrix.
Yeah. It's like, one, it's not two, and here, this is kind of a sidestep, but like, here's why that particular thing, that particular question annoys me. It's because it changes nothing.
It's true.
It's like, all right, let's suppose we entertain the it's not, but let's entertain the possibility that all life is that all life is a simulation. This is all fake. It's all a dream. It's all made up. Whatever. Real life that we're living right now. It's all a dream. Like, okay, so it's all a dream. What does that change?
Yeah, I'm like, are you going to stop existing? Are you going to stop doing stuff? You should flame him and hammer. I said flame him, but okay.
Oh, I didn't understand what you meant by flame.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't understand what you meant by flame. There's only one thing that, flame, but
yeah, because remember, you get bigger rewards when you flame or freeze and then hammer.
I had actually forgotten that. Thank you.
Yeah. So like if you freeze that group and then hammer them. Anyway, but yeah, so like
but yeah, it's annoying because it's a question that has the answer doesn't matter. Like there's no point to the question because it doesn't matter. It doesn't change anything in your life. It doesn't change anything about the meaning of life. It doesn't change anything about your day-to-day interactions. Like literally nothing changes if that turns out to be true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it honestly, like, so there are two big, for my personal memory and things that I've watched or played, there are two big we live in a simulation things that
Okay.
I've enjoyed. Hammer, hammer, hammer. And that is obviously The Matrix. Like, that's the big classic.
Oh,
I think,
so two
basically.
big examples
Yeah.
of we live in the simulation. Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what you were talking about.
No,
when you said
like
two
there's
big things.
not proofs. Not like I have two big proofs that we live in a fucking
No, I thought you were
no.
going to say like I have two big there's two big theories of we live in a thing.
No,
you know?
no. Just two pieces of content that I've enjoyed that are that. And one of them is The Matrix, and the other one is Star Ocean Till the End of Time,
Yeah.
specifically. And for those of you who don't know, spoilers for this game, it was a PlayStation 2 game that, yeah, those spoilers, woohoo. That the end of the game, it's revealed that the entire universe that you play in is actually a simulation, but because of the way that you were made, quote unquote.
Over those walls to continue the assault.
Yeah, because of magic superpowers you were given.
You are able to leave the simulation.
Nice.
Nice. And so
Despite
because
being
of that,
yourself a simulation.
yeah, despite being a simulation, you're able to exist outside of the simulation. Because it's a literal simulation. It's not the Matrix where we're all where everyone was in like a pod or something. We're
It's like
literally an
it's
MMO.
literally a computer game.
Yeah, we were literally a computer game in that. And you know, they went there. The real world realized that they had made people smart enough to come out of the fucking game and were like, hell no, and proceeded to destroy the universe that they created by sending in like viruses to destroy their game. So what
Which
did
is,
realizing...
I mean, as awful as that sounds, it's a fair reaction.
Oh, it's a fair reaction. I'm 100% on the side of the people who made it. Suddenly, people from our game are coming into reality. Not okay. But, so what did finding out we lived in a
Go, mech boy,
simulation do? It caused our universe to get destroyed. Or almost destroyed, because obviously you're the heroes and you save it. But,
Yeah.
we found out we were in a simulation. We went and confronted them about it.
Hey!
And their reaction is, oh, we need to kill you now. So, let's say we are in a simulation. How about we don't fuck with that?
But some people would be like, well, but then we won, and then, you know, after that, they're free or whatever, so isn't that better? And I'm like, sure.
Maybe. Because, I mean, you know, yeah, they're kind of free, but then, like, the next programmer who gets a hair to be like, we really shouldn't have this universe of this intelligent people goes
I think
and
you do
destroys
something
them.
so that they can't do that anymore, but I don't remember.
Maybe, but it's been...
that's woo! Hoo-hoo-hoo! And that's only, like, barely the point. Oh, you
Exactly.
black bastard.
And then the other option is that we are real humans who are in, you know, the whole Matrix thing. We are in pods that are being, you know, life force fed for energy kind of thing. And yeah, finding out that that's the reality and that we should try and save ourselves, sure. But admittedly, of the two, of what I've heard at least, is it's far more likely for us to literally be a simulation than it is for us to be in the Matrix.
Yeah. I mean, that I would say that definitely it seems the more reasonable.
On the left.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh well. Wow, lots of lives here.
Wow.
I'd feel
I
bad
think
about
you-
missing them
I-
all if I hadn't grinded for
Hang
lives
on,
already.
hang on. I think you can go back and get that double pretty easily.
I probably could. But like I said, I'd feel bad about this if I hadn't just spent 20 minutes grinding for lives.
And I already have 38, so pretty nice.
So, I mean, you tell me. You want me to go get
It's
him?
fine, dude.
Okay.
Oh, actually, it's right there. We can see it. Like, that's it right there.
I can stand next to the tank! Gimme! Gimme!
Just let me take over.
I want it! I want it! Gimme!
Come on, Taryn.
But it's pretty!
I know
That's
it's pretty.
cool. I want
can't
to
take
ride
it.
it into battle. I want to ride the tank for glory. I want to
No.
drive the tank closer and hit it with my hammer.
No. But yeah, so like in my opinion, let's say we are in a simulation. Let's not fuck with it.
See, and you know, that's a perfectly logical and reasonable response. And mine is just like, say we are in a simulation. Who freaking cares? Like
And I agree with that, but like I want to add to it, don't rock the boat.
No, like I said, it's a completely reasonable thing, and it's probably a very good way to look at things, but oh, no, that's
You're
a
gonna
death
die.
hole. Oh, and I got out of
you
it. Nice.
survived. Nice.
But I'm legitimately just like it. Every once in a while, people will ask questions, right? And
Right.
so, like a lesser example of this is sometimes people will like on lore videos ask for it's like, hey, will you do a lore on this thing? And it's like some minor character that exists on screen for 10 seconds. Because like I want to know more about him, and that's fine. But it's like, that's it. Like there's no secrets behind this person a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Like no secrets behind this person. Like, it's just a dude that was on screen for 10 seconds. That's all there is about him. There's nothing else
They were
about
there-
him. No, like
they were
maybe some
story
developer
exposition.
notes. What was
They
that?
were story exposition, and that's it. Like,
Yeah.
that's all they were there.
It's like you literally know everything about them there is to know, and that's all we know.
Yeah. And without some serious information gathering avenues that we don't have, like interviews with devs
Let me
or something
just
about
call the
a
developer
specific
real
character.
quick and ask him, what do you know about this? The
What
thing
do you
is, like
know
a
about
lot
this
of the,
character?
I know, I feel like I know that at least half of the ones that we get asked about would be like, yeah, that was just a thing because it was cool, man. Like, that's
Right.
it. What? Oh, hi.
Oh, you got yeah, there you go. But yeah, so got off on a huge. Where did that start?
I was trying. We were about the whole story changing with him being the maker. Well,
Oh, yeah.
with
With
Dark
well, I
Lord
mean, yeah.
making the father. But I
Yeah.
just want the thing I was going to talk about that real quick. What I was going to say was, I find those questions where it's like, well, but what if this is true?
Yeah.
Where it doesn't matter. I find them exhausting. 'Cause people get really passionate about it, like this thing here. It's like,
yeah.
well, what if the Dark Lord did make the father? What does that mean for everything? Nothing.
Yeah.
Everything has proceeded as it has proceeded. Either the Doom guy already knows or he doesn't freaking care. So, that's
Here's
not
the thing.
changed. Oh, look,
The
that was a what's it dragon?
Oh.
Hey,
and here's the thing: the Doom guy, if the Doom guy knows, and either the Doom guy knows or the Doom guy doesn't know. Either way, the Doom guy doesn't give a fuck.
It's like the Doom guy's already smashed the father's orb.
Yeah. Blue fire.
So he can't come back ever. He's just a spirit like the Dark Lord has been. Oh, wow, that was damage.
Mm-hmm.
Someone's behind me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not changing. We're gonna go kill this guy because, we're gonna.
That's the whole point of this DLC. Honestly, this conversation just reminds me of there was some lore video you were watching. Some channel did something, and they made an entire video precedented around one logic jump.
Oh.
And it pissed you off. You can jump up there, Turn.
You think I can reach that? I don't think I can.
Oh, actually, no. On your left. Oh, that's not a climbable wall. I thought that was a
No,
climbable
that's what I
wall.
was looking for. I'm like, all right, where do I need to get to?
One moment.
Map, Taryn, where does it say?
It
Says you
fucking doesn't. That's.
It says you should go that way.
Can you hang on? Can you go to that side for me?
That's it?
Yeah. Can you jump that way, like behind that cliff?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Maybe if I do
Yeah.
it better. That had potential.
No, you don't get
Ah!
enough height. You don't get enough height for that. The hell? Come on, Doom. You're supposed to not be the puzzle stupidity. Like
Every time I get close, something glows purple. Hold on. Oh, I'm an idiot.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
I'm an idiot. We're good. It's really simple, in fact.
Oh, hey, there's the purple glow. It's literally just you seeing the ground through the wall.
Yep. That burns. Stop that. Oh gosh, that was rude.
But what was I saying? Oh yeah. The
a lore, a theory thing based upon a supposition.
So yeah, it was literally just, it was an entire video devoted to, well, if this is true, then that means this is also true, and that means this is also true. And
But the original "This is True" had no support or basis in fact at all. It was just theory. There's a lot of videos like that. It's actually one of the reasons that we don't do theory videos. People's like, well, what do you think about this? It's like, well, I mean, we have opinions, sure, but we're not going to make videos on it because it's like people who have watched our lore videos for a long time know that if we make logic jumps, they're small, right?
Yeah.
We make small logic jumps. It's like, based upon this and this seems the most likely reason for this, if this piece of information is correct.
And that is always the way we word it, is this is the most likely outcome based on the information that we have.
Yeah.
We never say, well, because of this, this is true. And that is why we do lores. We are not a game theory channel. We are the lore behind the games we all love. Because we just want to share that information.
What was that?
You know, we just want to share that information.
Yeah, I should stress, having specifically said like that name now for. Oh right, this needs to die. No!
Oh no! Oh, and he jumped in another one of those. What a douche!
First time I'm not paying attention, and I just
mess it
now
up.
You pissed me off, sir. Hold on a second. Because we said the word specifically. I love Game Theory, the channel, for exactly that reason, because they don't do that.
Yeah.
If they make logic jump and suppositions, they'll do it based on like, all right, well, based on this evidence, we can assume this, but they don't take it 2 or 3 steps farther, because those are the things that
so
bug.
you don't lose life. Oh, too late.
What was that? I literally could not hear you.
I was saying hammer so you don't lose the life, but it was too late. Get him.
Die.
And I do agree. Like game theory specifically, when I said game theory channel, I just meant.
I know you didn't, but I wanted to put that out there overtly.
Hey,
what?
You get to use a tank.
Yes. I wanted to put that out there overtly so that nobody's thinking we're like bashing on.
No.
Because we both love them.
We love game theory. We love Matt Pat. We love Steph. They're amazing. From what we've seen, they're amazing people, because we've never met them in person, obviously, and their content is fantastic.
Yeah. Oh! I thought I was gonna shoot it, but no, it was gonna shoot me.
Technology. It must have been centralized here, like some kind of ruling elite.
Really? You had no idea how Hell had their own? I knew that, and I know nothing.
We will read that next time, everyone. All right, thank you so much for joining us today. Go ahead and leave us a like. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell for more Let's Plays. Check out our other channel for gaming lore, link in the description. Thank you to all of our patrons for continuing to make this possible, and we will see you in the next episode where we will potentially continue this conversation. I don't know. In the meantime, this has been True Masters and Morons, signing off.